Welcome back to another episode of CrashCave, my fellow friends. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I'm having a great one myself. In the last episode, we did a bunch of work. It's been a while now. I can't remember. I think it was the RF tools dimension. Oh yeah, and you guys left some amazing comments. Thank you so much for that. There was one that was incredibly detailed, and there's a whole bunch of things we've learned from that one post that I will implement, but not today, because today we're going to be working on some other things. So let's do a little bit of a recap as to what's happened since. We have about 3.6 million diamonds, which is fantastic. We have upped our generation of energy significantly. We've added some more solar panels. We've gone ahead and installed a wheat farm, and that's because we were looking at some of these guys here. They are generating wood like crazy. In fact, it's completely full now, which is good because we are going to need some wood. We're also breeding some chickens and just testing that out and learning bits and bops and more about that. So the wheat farm was effectively there to help us get seeds and wheat to build all the roost things. So we did that on camera. The farming is typically our stream project. So that's what we've been kind of doing. But today we're actually going to dive into some farming stations. And I've gone ahead and prepped a bunch of things here. And so let's see here, flux point. Let's get another one of these flux plugs. I need a point, one of these guys, and bam. All right, so kind of, I'm being super wasteful with stuff, but whatever. We're making so many access points, and could run cables, but I'm not in a cable mood. Also extended this little bit of crafting area, added some more of the molecular assemblers, etc., and also the legendary ME interface terminal, the thing that we wanted to have where we can access all of our attached items, is here. Thank you for all those awesome comments and the corrections and the derpiness on my behalf. I apologize, I didn't see this thing, but it's amazing. We can see each of the interfaces here and what patterns are currently stored in them. And as you can see, I just did this off cam just before we started filming today. I put in all the seeds and all of the essence to help us get some of these high-end seeds done, because that's what we're going to start off today's episode with. If you couldn't have already guessed, we're going to make 2 farms. We might make a 3rd one later. Actually, I think we're going to take this one and we're going to substitute one of the existing farms with it, because I'm pretty sure we're done with really needing. Actually, let's check here how much we have. I don't know that we need a ton of Infernium. I think we're over needing a lot of it, but we'll find out pretty soon here, because we're about to go craft a bunch of seeds that could take a whole whack of stuff. So let's start off with the Nether Star seeds. Apologies, let's start off with the Awakened Draconium seeds, and let's think about this. We're going to do the medium-sized farming grid, which I think is a, oh crap, what is that? It starts off small. Okay, so right now this one is unable to process all that wheat there, so we're going to actually upgrade it right now. So let's slap that in there. Okay, so now it can do a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 by 9 for the 2nd level of that farming. So that's the double layer capacitor. And speaking of which, we're going to need another one here. Let's grab one from here. Double layer. Perfect. So it can do a standard 9 by 9 farm. So that's what we're going to stick to. I'm not going to go to the whatever 10 by 10 or 11 by 11 or whatever it ends up being. It's a little too big, and we don't need that much of this stuff. So that means we need 81 minus 1 of these seeds. So that's a lot. That's a tall order, I think. I'm not sure that we have enough of these. So let's start off by saying, let's try to make 10. Let's see what happens if we try to make 10 here. And as you can see already, we're missing a bunch of ingots. So we're missing 37. We have available 3. So let's take a look here. Draconium. So this may be simply we need to craft. Okay, so how many seeds takes it? Takes 4 per. So let's see. 4, 32, 27. So we can craft 7 of these, and I guess that's what we're gonna do. We'll just start with 7. Hopefully I did my maths right there. I did. Okay, let's go ahead and craft those up, and then we should see them grinding away over. They're gonna make all the seeds. And then they're going to make all of the ingots and everything. Also was, what did I do here? Oh yeah, I was messing around with to see if the CPU, which one was better. Which one is crafting right now? Are you crafting? Who's crafting, man? Or are they already done? Are we already done? Oh, wow, that was fast. So yeah, now we should be able to make, if we want to try to craft up this guy here, just one, it's just going to give us the error where we don't have enough awakened draconium, which is fine. So in order to make awakened draconium, we have to do a little bit of work. We need to go kill a couple dragons to make some dragon hearts. And yeah, so actually we're going to need to kill a lot of dragons, actually. Holy cow, to get all the hearts. I'll do that on stream. But basically, we just want to get this set up. And then the last piece of the puzzle is these guys here. So if I wanted to go and craft, let's see. I wanted to go craft 81 of these. Let's just take a look at the resources required here and see if it's even possible. I have a sneaking suspicion it's not going to be possible. Because what's going to happen here... yeah. Oh my gosh, it's got to think about, yeah, it's got to make all that Infernium, it's got to do all, this will take hours. I bet you it's going to take hours to make this seeds. 81, wow, it's got to go through all the Infernium, Insanium, it's got to go through all the crafting tiers. I think I might have broken this thing. It's having a hard time here. Okay. Bunch of dragon kills later, a bunch of work, a less aggressive quantity of seeds, and I think we have 11 of those as well. Just, I gave up on waiting for that thing to calculate, man. I was there for 10 minutes, started watching another video just to wait, and it still wasn't done, so probably didn't have enough. In fact, I knew we didn't have enough. We didn't have enough of the shards, these guys right here. This stuff here, prosperity shards. So I've reconfigured this one right here to sift sand. Also did a little bit of work back here and cleaned up some of our piping into an interface so we can finally close up these gaps. So we'll probably do that on a live stream, clean up our base a little bit, and basically got rid of this connection. As it turned out, we were blocking the channels. Yeah, there was a bit of a channel problem. 8. Yeah, I think we actually still have it though. Chest opening. There might be, yeah, there might actually be a problem here still. We have too many devices connected to our system. And since we keep adding stuff up there, we've added too many channels. So I'm gonna have to look at our network real quick and optimize it and reduce some stuff. Anyways, we've got, do we have everything we need? I think we've got everything we need to get started, at least. So let's go over here and let's start plopping down. Oh, yes. We're going to need a hoe. That's right. So a Supremium hoe. So let's go ahead and see if we can craft that real quick. That's another thing we're going to need. Supremium hoe. Actually, this would be a good recipe to put in, but we only need it once, so it's kind of annoying that way. All right, Supremium hoe. So if we look at this, I think we should be able to craft up most of this. So let's take a look here. What are we missing? What are skull heads? We actually have those just kind of chilling over here, I think, right? Yep. Let's put some of those in here. I won't put them in the system yet because they'll get sucked out. So let's go ahead. Let's go ho. Ha ha. There we go. And the reason we're going to make this is it's unbreakable. Which makes my life a lot easier. What point can we make one of these? Guess we're still not even have one of those? No, come on. Ah, so annoying. Okay, so let's make a bunch of these. Okay, and then we'll make a bunch of these. So funny. All right, there, and then a bunch of these. I haven't actually made the crafting recipes for these. Ingot. What? We can't make these? Why? All right. Let's install some of these pattern encoders into the system. So I went ahead and made all of these ingots just because since we're just working in here, we can just go ahead and craft these so much easier. Okay, so that's, let's put that one there. It's not organized great, but whatever, it should still work. So now we should be able to go ahead and say, hey, I want to make Supremium, one of these. I want to make 10 of these. Go ahead and start crafting those, and bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. We'll get those in here. Okay, so back to the the hoe. The hoe, as it were. Okay, so now we have enough to make that. Okay, so then this thing is pretty straightforward. Just make 2 of these sticks. And then this thing is a bit of a nested nightmare, but we'll start down here at the very basic core. As it turns out, we don't have enough for that. Let's see here. Okay, because the reason we're going to make these, we're going to make 2, so let's go ahead and start down here. We need some ingots. Okay, so we're going to make 2 of those. And let's grab that one. And then we're going to make 2 of these. Oh, okay, perfect. And then we're going to make 2 of these. Is that the right? Is that the next one? Yes, it is. No, this guy right here. And so, ooh, what is it? Okay, maybe we go over to this terminal here so we can actually make some of the essence that we're going to need for this sucker. So let's go ahead and go into the hoe. And I think we're on this guy, right? This guy here. Can't make this one. Oh, we can't make that one. This guy here. Okay. Can't make that. What? Okay, wait. Can we make this? No, we can't make this yet. Because we need the green one. Oh, that's right. Gotta go back here and do it over here. It's not gonna work over there. So, orange hoe, orange guy. Need to make some of this stuff. We need 8 of these. Let's make a bunch. There we go. Okay, craft up 2 of those. Okay, and then we gotta make a blue one. And 1 and 2. Perfect. And then we gotta make a red one. And this is where it gets a little expensive. Wither, wither, wither. And 2. Bam! Okay, now I can make 2 of these guys. 1 and... Gosh. 2? Come on, please. Let me make the hose. Alright, so now we have 2 unbreakable hoses. That was a lot of work for that process. But anyways, it'll be worth it, I promise. Once you've kind of gotten deep into mystical crops or magical crops or whatever they're called now, it actually is pretty sweet. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Make sure we count correctly. Grab a farming station. We'll plop that down on here. If you didn't know what this is basically acts as a water source and makes it incredibly powerful and fast. We're going to use the flux connectors on this side, and we'll just connect it to a network. So we now have power into this guy. And for this particular side, we'll probably start with, we have 10, so we can actually, we don't even need to set up the second farming station. We just don't have enough resources. So we'll go ahead and put him on that side and him on this side. But that's going to require a bit of work. Now, what did I say? That was the north. That's the southeast and southwest. So let's look the right way. So basically under here, we need to dig out this section and place down these crops. Require us to place a second block underneath. So I'm actually going to do this, and then we can also put a growth crystal under here as well, I believe. I'm not sure if that'll work for accelerating, because the Mystical Agriculture also has a growth crystal block, but I assume it won't work because we're putting the crux underneath, and I think the block actually has to be directly underneath. So we'll see here. Can I get some light? There we go. So basically what this is going to do is these crops are going to allow us to get Awakened Draconium much more quickly. We still need Dragon Hearts, so we're still kind of bunged up on the Dragon Hearts. But when it comes to Nether Stars, we'll be able to make these cruxes very easily. We have everything we need. So we just need to get like better dragon killing stuff, and there's I think something in Woot that we can look at doing to get that handled. So it's another task for another day. Although let's take a look here. Dragon art. I don't think there's any way to manufacture this, is there? No, not really. No. See, this is why we're not going to have to spend money on anymore. We're not going to have to, we can just make these Draconium blocks now. So if we go Draconium, Awakened Draconian Essence, once we have, let's see here, how many do we need? Once we have 9, we can make an ingot. And once we have 9 ingots, okay. Anyways, we'll get there. We'll get there slowly. Eventually, we'll have enough of that draconium stuff to get there and be able to skip having to make hearts for that aspect. Once we have the cruxes, I don't know if we're going to need the hearts much more. So I hear a bat. I'm not sure why, but I hear a bat. Anyways, one thing I thought would be really good to make as well these tier 6 dragon eggs while we're at it, and they require a similar thing. They have a dragon crux, and we don't have a lot of shells, so I think what we'll do is we'll go, okay, we don't have a lot of dragon egg things. We have probably enough to make a few of these, so let's go ahead and make 4 of these guys. And this is going to take a long time. The calculation is it's usually, oh yeah, we have 5 of these now, right? Okay, I made a bunch more of these master infusion crystals, and it should take as long as it has been, but let's take a look here. Yeah, about 1:34. Okay, that's good. So it uses up 16 dragon scales, and I think we have enough to do 10 of those as well, or however many we stored. 4? Scheduled 4, right? 4 of those. So anyways, so that'll be the last kind of piece of the puzzle for this area. We'll make a dragon scale or a dragon egg farm as well, because it's, I mean, like if we look at dragon eggs, I can't remember what we need them for, but let's just check here. I mean, we'll need them to fuel the dragon egg furnace. Is that a thing? It is, isn't it? Dragon egg here. Dragon egg mill, right? So for GP we could do that, but otherwise, like if we look at the recipe here, premium power cell, right? Solar panels, that's good. We'll need them for solar panels, and we'll need them for the celestial manipulator. So I don't know how many dragon eggs we're gonna need, but holy crap, what is this gonna be? Fusion crafting. Ah, okay, yeah. So definitely gonna need it for a lot of crafting recipes in the, yeah, you got it. That's right. yeah. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need it for this here, Draconic Evolution. So I was looking for the name of the mod, and it's stuck in my brain. So, so that's good. So we're prepped for that. Once those are done, we can plant those. I'll make some of the cruxes as well. So, anyways, let's get to the final part of today's episode, which is I want to get going into the Project E. So let's take a look at the Philosopher's Stone here. I've never used this pack before, so let's see what we need. What can we craft? Okay, Ender Star, right? I think I went and made this on camera on stream. What does this do? Okay, Philosopher's Stone. Does it charge up? C to open crafting grid. Okay. Press C. I think that's what we want. Okay, I'm not sure that it matters much, but anyways, there we go. Crafting grid. Okay, so we got that. Let's claim that chest here. So the next thing we need to do is the Tomb of Knowledge. Let's try and make this thing here. Is it tomb? Yeah, alright. Tomb of Knowledge. Ah. What? Tomb of Knowledge. Unlocks all transmit. Oh, we can't even do that. That's like way off. Tier chaotic. Okay, we can't even do that. Okay, so that's not even close to being ready for us. Let's look at the Transmutation Tablet, and let's start looking at what we need to do for this guy. So a good thing we've got a lot of the stuff kind of on the go. So quantum storage units. Let's start from the beginning. We need tier draconic. All right, tier wyvern, tier basic. All right, so essentially we need to start doing some more draconic evolution. So let's grab that glowstone. Let's make this thing here. So, ooh, wow, we have no glowstone, do we? Let's do this. Nope, like that. All right, kind of remember the recipe. Let's make a stack. Okay, so we got a stack of those. We're gonna need a furnace. So it looks like we're gonna start diving back into draconic evolution, which is great. We're gonna need a few of these, or no, we only needed one, right? But anyways, let's just grab a bunch of those. What else did we need? Let's see here. E. Does this show you the furnace? No. Let's go transmutation. I guess it's just easiest to do this here, right? Table. What are these called again? Energy collectors. Okay, so a basic energy collector, Mark 1. So we need glass and diamond block. So energy collector, remember that, energy collector. Energy collector. Okay. Glass and a diamond block, so we can do that. We've got lots of glass now. And a diamond block, no problem. And then we'll get our first tier, hopefully. And then after that, this is tier wyvern. I think we can do wyvern. These are wyvern fusion crafters, yes. So we can do the next tier, which is great. We need a much, much nicer room for this. I have to come up with a really cool block palette. And yeah, so then that is tier 1. Okay, we're gonna need a dark matter projector. Okay, so we got some stuff we gotta do here. All right, we're just making another set of wyvern crafters. I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but I seem to have to double them, so we always have a spare set. It doesn't make much sense to me having to craft basically 16 of these just so we can upgrade them. But yeah, anyways, I think we're good now. We have another 8 here, and then we're gonna go ahead and make those draconic infusers, and then we'll be done. All right, we're making the draconic cores now. I'm gonna go pop up and make some more of the wyvern cores because we're out of those, but yeah, almost done. Quest complete, draconic fusion crafting. Very fine. So we're just, we gotta make 8 of these. So we're on number 2 of 8. It's going pretty fast. These charge up really nicely, actually. These injectors all connected to the back. I like this setup. This is taking just a few moments to craft, which I think is, maybe there's a faster way, but this is working great. So, all right, while that was doing its thing down here, I made some red matter, which is also going to be required as part of this next upgrade, energy. So let's see here, this guy right here. So we need 1 piece of red matter, and that was a pretty easy recipe. It was just some of this dark matter and some of the Eternalist fuel, which we had already made a bunch of. So we're almost halfway through. Actually, we're almost done. I just have to craft up, let's see, 2 more of these guys, and then we can replace all of this, and we can upgrade our energy collector. All right, job's done. Let's go ahead and break all these. Did those not drop those? Oh, they didn't. Aha. Okay, so important, you need to place these down and make sure nothing is in them. Aha, good. Okay, so otherwise they do store their items, which is, I guess, a safety mechanism. So let's go ahead and plop those down like so, and then we'll get all of these out of here. Oh yeah. And we've upgraded. There's one more tier after this. I believe. I'm not sure which one it's called here. So let's just, hey, behave yourself. There we go. Oh, and hello. Okay, so then we toss this down like so. All right, so now we need to put in glowstone everywhere. And there, and there, and I think we need to do it here, and here, and there, and one of these guys there, and then one last glowstone over here. Doesn't matter where they go, of course. And then if we toss this thing in, we should be able to start. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. All that work. It's going by. Actually, didn't take too long. Maybe about 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes. Just kind of grinding through the upgrades, the recipes. This is pretty quick though. Nice. Okay, energy collector number 3. So can we let's go back here and let's see what we've done. So we've made red matter. Great, we can claim that. Now we want to make the transmutation table, and we got a long way to go for this one. Does this retain its storage? Please tell me it does. All right, sweet. Okay, so if we go in here and we go transmutation table, We've done 1. Now let's go ahead and make 4 of these. Aha. Is this gonna, do we have enough Dragon's Breath? I hope we do. 2. Do we have any of these here actually before I do this? Ender Star. Ender Star? We don't. Ender Star? No. Okay, so 3 and 4. Okay, let's put these into the recipe chamber. I don't know if I got that right. Could be the other way. Okay, so that's, we're working the inner layers now. Transmutation. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna spell this right one day. Transmutation. Okay, so next up is quantum storage units in the corner, night slime ingots, and pixie dust. Okay, ooh, no, we gotta get into the Elven Gateway. So we need living wood and terrestrial nugget. Do we have terrestrial? We don't have terrestrial. Oh wow, he's gated it into Botania. Oh man. Oh right, and we also need to get into mechanism as well. Neutronium ingots. Can we make these yet? Okay, 20. So let's take a quick look here. How many? Actually, let's not do that. This. Get this set up like a so. Oh, this is going to be so exciting once we're all done, but I think it's going to have to take a couple episodes. Oh, we got lots to do. Holy cow. Let's go up and grab a few more neutronium dealios and see what we got. Okay. Wow. We need to absolutely automate this process. There's probably enough in here, actually, to make the necessary nuggets. Oh, man. Oh, man. All the goodies. We're going to have to connect this up to our system. Okay, let's just take that for now. And let's see if we can get this outer ring done. And let's put that in there and just do this like so and like so. Okay, 30. Definitely have enough now. Okay, so that goes all the way around like that. Okay. And then transmutation, mutation. Okay. So these things, energy condensers, I don't know how to make those yet. The dark matter we know how to make. The evil infused ingots we know how to make. But some of the stuff, Botania, we are hung up on Botania. So we have to make Elven Gateway cores and Mana Steel. And Mana Steel is... Let's see. How do we make Mana Steel? Chickens can make Mana Steel. That's great. That's not going to help us much. Crafting... How do we actually make Mana Steel? This is a new one. Terrestrial steel, not Mana Steel. All right, we're back. It is now Thursday, if you can believe it. It's been a few days. And yeah, I've been grinding out this quest, and it just keeps getting longer and longer and longer. A lot of this stuff I thought would be easy to do, but it's actually quite nested. So let's just take a look at the current status of the Transmutation Tablet. Let's get the caps off. Okay, so if we take a look here, we've got... We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We have a few things left to do that are a bit more complicated and will take a little bit more work. One of them is this pixie dust stuff, which requires us to go through the portal. Now, I went the really long way to make Terra Steel, I think. I probably should have just done the Botania way, but whatever. I went off and I did the chicken way. We're going to go take a look at that in a second here. Also, these energy condensers require quite a bit of work getting into these dusts here. So we're going to take a break because I don't even have an empowerer. So that's going to be nested. And then I did the quantum storage, which we could do. And you saw the rest of this. The night slime ingots is basically just mixing up some stuff in the smeltery. If you look at this, I just got to find a thing here. I don't know, it's like 3 different types of things. It's like stone, purple slime, and I can't remember one other thing. Anyways, the evil infused ingots are pretty straightforward. You have to use an enchanter, some iron, and some nether stars. I'll show you that. I set it up right over here. Quick little enchanting room. Made this enchanter. You stuff iron in and uses energy and a full stack of bookshelves to make those. So pretty easy, not a big deal. Let's go take a look at the chicken insanity. This took forever. I think this took 5 or 6 hours of work. to get to a 10-10 terrasteel chicken. Anyways, we are making terrasteel like a madman. These are all the chickens we had to breed. These are all 10-10 chickens. This is all the chickens that had to be bred to make a terrasteel chicken. It's crazy. The good news is, because we did this hard work, we've got a lot of like basic stuff out of the way. So, you know, we've got diamond chickens, we've got wood chickens, we've got cactus chickens, gold chickens. So actually quite a few staple resources. So that's always good. So anyways, I'm pretty happy about that. That's basically what chewed up an entire day this week, was just going down that hole of doing chickens. So we're going to split this episode into 2 parts. Part 1 is now concluding. That's it. Go away. Go home. Don't want to talk to you anymore. Goodbye. See you later. No, I'm kidding. But yes, this is going to be the end of the episode. We are going to work on the next chunk of of this recipe, which really requires us to get into mechanism and a little bit of what project is this, the Empower, which is actually addition. So we're going to do that in the next episode, and I believe that will take us to the very end. Oh, we're going to do a little bit of Botania as well. So that will take us to the final stages of extreme crafting, the Transmutation Tablet. And then from there, I'm hoping basically we can kind of get to the really end game here, folks, because we're getting close. And yeah, we've got lots and lots and lots of resources. So anyways, that's it for today's video, guys. I'm sorry it was a long time in between. I just had to grind out a ton of stuff and had a very busy work week this week. So if you like this video, you know what to do. Stare at my feet. Make sure you bang on the like button down below. Crash that subscribe button. Toss me some comments. And we'll see you in the next episode. My name's Crash, and I'm out.